The honourable member from Skeena-Bulkley Valley.
Thank you very much, Madam Speaker, and I thank my honourable colleague. Prior to this budget being released, I went on an economic tour across my region. Northwest of British Columbia, this particular constituency is enormous. So I spent a few weeks on the road going town by town and putting the call out. This wasn't an invite-only, a special guest public forum that was organized by the government. We saw some of those come through town and people laughed them off. This was all welcome. And what I heard from constituent after constituent, from voter after voter, from family after family, and town after town, is that they're simply looking for willing partners. In Fort St. James, they have ideas about bioenergy that they need support with. In Burns Lake, people were saying that they're ready to put their kids back to work. In Terrace, Prince Rupert, and Kitimat, they were all suggesting options and economic possibilities. They recognize the challenge within their industries. They recognize in the fishing villages up and down the coast that more processing must be made available. And they're willing to play their part. But they've been dancing alone. It seems to me that when a government is unwilling or unable to listen to the people on the ground, unwilling to listen to the people that have their finger on the pulse of what's happening and what's next, people lose trust, people lose that sense of hope. And that is something that we cannot afford to lose, no matter how dark the days get. Because in the northwest of British Columbia, we've seen some dark days. We've seen some challenging times, and yet people can come together and find strength in new ways. But they need the role of government to be certain and determined, and they need to have an essence of trust and faith in their government, not to break promises and appoint 18 buddies into the Senate, not to break promises time and time again that people hold them account to, and find themselves in some sort of cynical position that a budget gets put up, supported somehow by a party that may find ideological alliances, and yet at the end of the day, the working people, after the effects of this budget are fully seen, my greatest worry is more people will suffer, more people will end up further down than they are right now, and it is so difficult to get them out of that position once they're there. Thank you.